Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Exploring Briarwood. Today we are in the far north. Today we're in Listelli, and we'll be also going up to Garler. Right now we're checking out Hilton Park. Now, not a lot has changed here. I believe this is the exact same as it was the last time we looked at Hilton Park. Just starting kind of the foundations of all the different tiers here. And we already had the bullpen and the pool section, I believe. And then, of course, the clubhouse, Nutter's Clubhouse. Don't forget about Nutter. But what is new to town, let's start in the north of town here, is just kind of the foundations of what is called A's Arena. Now, this is home to the Listelli Owls hockey team and the Listelli Electric basketball team. If you've been watching any of the uploads on the basketball or hockey channels, you may have seen those teams. Specifically basketball, because I can't remember if the Owls play in Tier 1 or not, so they wouldn't play Briarwood if they don't. But anyways, this is based on the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, This is the end with the two different club sections. So obviously a huge door. This will be the Zamboni door for the ice rink. The main level club here, and then the upper level club here. And then, of course, we'll have the Oculus and everything that makes this look a lot more like the Barclays Center than it currently does. But this is A's Arena, AZE, based off of a laser company that I made when I was like 10 years old after watching Iron Man for the first time. And then the other stadium in town here is called Bell Field. Now, this is based on Allianz Field in St. Paul, home of Minnesota United FC. Just progress on the one end and the one side right now. It won't be a very tall stadium, so it's not going to be super imposing. But this is the just kind of the bar end. That's an open pub. And then this is just one of the ends here. Large lower level. And then club level and box seats, and then an upper just kind of standing room only balcony. But this is home to the Listelli Tropics, as well as Listelli Rovers, I believe, is the soccer team. We go all the way over here, and there's a little house. Now, I mentioned in the Briarwood video that I started working on more houses, and there was one that was based on a mirror of my old house, or my current house, or however you want to look at it, depending on when this video goes up. But this is the not mirrored version of that. So, basically the same house. The Kenworth residence. A family called the Kenworths live here. Front door opens up into, boom, the room that I am recording this video in at the present. I literally am staring at this wall. There's a TV right there right now. And I literally turn myself to the right, and I see this entryway with the kitchen. Guessing my wife is probably back in this area over here at the present, but this is the kitchen. Little door out to the side patio. Downstairs, to the left of the stairs, is the laundry room with a little storage closet in the back there. Bathroom to the left. Guest bedroom in the basement. This is my office where I record most of my videos. So if you can imagine, on the main Sheet G channel is probably the only place I've ever shown my face. This is the background that you see. There's a little window here that I decided not to add, but this is my office space, and then there's a little downstairs living room with exit there. Then back upstairs, there's a bathroom here, bedroom back here, and the master suite up here with a walk-in closet there. So this is the Kenworth residence. It's one of many houses to follow up in Listelli. But that's all for Listelli. Let's go back to the station. Do I have a Swiss flag? Yeah, Swiss flag. We go back to the station, and we're going to head north to Garler. The sun is setting on us. But we've been to Garler enough times where you should kind of know what it looks like during the daytime already. So, Oh, let's just touch on these media rooms real quick, just because they're here. Orange and teal are the colors of the Listelli Tropics, the football team, and then the Listelli Rovers are orange and blue, kind of like the classic. Well, there's a couple different hockey teams that have them, but I was thinking the classic Denver Broncos colors is more what I was thinking of color scheme wise. I do apologize. I do have a really bad cold right now, so if you see me stuttering on certain words or consonants, that's why. And there's that racing track that I haven't done anything with yet. That one specifically is based on the one in Bahrain. We go to the north. The third time I've used my really bad Northern English accent in this video, to Garler. A lot is going on in Garler at the moment, actually. We'll go check it out. It's probably the most developed right now. Well, in terms of, like, last time you saw some of these towns to this time that you're seeing these towns on the third round, where we go around all of the different towns, Garler's probably the one that's developed the most, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. But we go up here, and eventually we should see Hershey's Field pop up on our left. And the dead air broken by the sound of my crying child. I actually don't even know if this microphone picks up that far. If it does, I do apologize. That's just the nature of, life. Being a dad's kind of cool, though, I'm not going to lie. I kind of had to step back from the stuff I liked doing on YouTube, but otherwise, like, being a dad's kind of dope. All right, anyways, this is Hershey's Field. This is the one based on Wrigley Field. So I've got all of the seating sections in the cardinal directions basically complete. You got to work on this section here and that section there and the corner sections there and there. But otherwise, this is pretty much done. I got the apartment seats over there. Eventually, there will be some on that side as well. Got to work on the apartments too. Eventually, like, most of them are kind of going to have this row house look to them. And then over here, just some businesses and make this more of a downtown area. This color scheme, red and tan or red and brown, is based on the San Francisco 49ers. So in sticking with that color scheme, this became a Levi's department store. So the Levi Strauss Company. Some apartments up top there, which belong to Iserman Properties. So this one red and white for the Detroit Red Wings. Right here on this side is the Prowler Pub. It's just a local pub for the Catamounts, which is the team that plays there. The Garler Catamounts is the baseball team. And then a Little Caesars because of the Detroit Red Wings, of course. We'll touch on the castle in a quick sec. Nothing's changed with the castle, so don't get your hopes up. Castles are... I started it to start it, and I probably won't finish it for a long time, so don't expect to see it for a while. This is Apple Arena. This is the one based on Madison Square Garden. Just kind of, like, circles are so hard, we talk about all the time, especially when you have to fit a rectangle in there and use, like, stretched seating patterns. Like, doing just kind of the mental math on how I need to stretch each of these sections, and then especially as we transition then into the corners from the steeper areas to the less steep areas, gets very, very complicated mathematically. Right now it's set up for like a UFC or a Bellator event, so MMA cage here. Eventually all of the sides and the corners will look as such. But that is Apple Arena. Let's fly past the castle. Like I said, there's nothing there to really check out. Fly by here. There's that Neuschwanstein Castle replication. And there's Caesars Stadium. This is based on Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Kind of a weird entry area that I will make look a lot prettier eventually. Leads you into what will be the main concourse. This will be a club section up here. But out here, I can't get through there because eventually there's going to be openings. But over here, there you see the colors for the Garler elves. I don't have the elves written into this end zone yet. It's such a fun sound, isn't it? But eventually all 4 sides are going to look like this. And sorry, I'm going to get closer to the microphone so you guys don't hear that in the background. But you're going to have a lower level of just red seats here. And then kind of a club level above that at the top of the lower level with white bleacher seats. Club levels here, which will be separated right on the edge of each side. Another box level, and then a large upper deck here. So that'll circle around. Like I said, this is the one based on Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. And that is it for Garler. So thanks for sticking around. We will be back to these areas specifically in about 2 months, I think. But until then, next week we'll be heading to the what I've been calling the installations, that being South Andrews and Arno. So stay tuned for that. That'll be up next week, a week from this airing. See you very, very soon. There's more Briarwood Minecraft content on the channel. Check out all of our other stuff for play-alongs with MLB The Show, NHL, 2K, Madden, and FIFA, now EAFC. Until next time, we will see you very, very soon.